Welcome, everyone. I'm so grateful you're here today. Today we're going to do just an open reading, is what I call it. It's really where we're just connecting with our guides, seeing whatever messages we need to know, especially moving into April. Maybe there's messages that were in your monthly that you missed, for some reason, and it'll come out in here. Your guides will get your messages to you one way or another. So, we're going to use the Good Tarot, a deck I've had for a while, that I brought back out and started using again. And then we will also use the, it's called the Luminous Tarot. It's like the classic, but larger images. Okay, let's give it a shuffle or two. This is more about what your guides want you to know. And it can be regarding, questions you have. But it may be like the direction you're missing. You know what I mean? Like you're stuck at a red light and you're not seeing that it's green. Your spirit guide's honking behind you. Okay. These are already pre-shuffled. I don't know why I'm shuffling them so much. Alright, let's give them a cut. Again, this is for all signs. You just want to trust your intuition. If it feels right, it is right. If it doesn't feel like it's for you, then this one's not for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's the whole message or the whole reading is for you, and sometimes it's bits and pieces. And I also feel like we're here to help, learn off each other's mistakes also. So sometimes when I see someone else's mistake, I can be like, wait a minute. I recognize that in myself. So, all right, I'm going to bring the lid down and let's begin. Well, we start with the star. I mean, that's good. The star, first of all, is the card of Aquarius. This is about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. I feel like for some of you, it's feels like a plan you want to put in place, but it's still of your dreams. We have the Page of Fire, Page of Wands. I often feel this is my Fool. This is my one who takes chances. Doesn't always work out, but I feel like she learns from that. It's funny because she looks like a little girl. So this could be something that, has been with you since you've been young. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, to me, makes me feel like you need to defend in some way your actions, your dreams, your wishes. Maybe you've had to. I don't know that you still need to. Or maybe you need to. There feels something magical about this. Almost like I want to do something and it feels magical. And listen, maybe others don't think I can do it. Maybe, in the Page of Wands, I have tried and I failed, but you know what? I get up and I try again, and because I feel a sense of victory, which I very seldom feel in the Seven of Wands. So I feel like no matter what, I feel like this is about chasing your dreams, your wishes, whatever they are. And don't think they all have to be like, you know, I'm saying a dream. That means it has to be something large. Let me bring this up a little bit. There we go. I have people saying they can't hear me. So anyways, don't let anyone talk you out of it. Especially if it's something that, you know, at least you recognized, I feel like, as a child. It may be when it started to develop. It doesn't mean you had to recognize it. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Nine of Swords. Well, first of all, this is when other opinions affect my choices, affect my beliefs. This is when fear starts to enter the picture, right? It's not here. But once I get into this energy of defending myself, defending my actions, defending my dreams, my hopes, my wishes, doubt rises up. I feel like it's a saying, outside influence is causing you to doubt yourself. It's 9. It once reflected upon, right? Because if it's not reflected upon, you know, I don't like the Nine of Swords not being reflected upon, because it can go into a state of depression and isolation, regret, right? It's the energy of doom. Like, other people, again, they don't think I can make this magic happen. And I know that you can, but, you know, okay. Let's go above. We have Temperance. No, we don't. We have Temptation, sorry. Card of the Devil. Card of Capricorn. It's funny because I feel like for some of you, it's almost like I'm being pulled into this land. It's like, it's almost like in between here and there. And then there's me. You know, some of you, I feel like it's you connecting. Like, when I say the outer world, I mean like the outer universe. I don't know if you know it. It's funny because I feel like, again, there's something. And I feel like maybe, you know, maybe it's like working with tarot or something like that, where some people may look at it with a negative light, right? In a negative way. And that's fine. But you know what I mean? It's like, for you, right? Because it's like, and I know what it means, like where it's taking you in between here and there. But I feel you feel it's almost like I feel comfortable there. We have the Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. What I think about, I bring about. You know, it's interesting because I'm looking at this little girl, and it's almost like I feel like she's got power. You know, like literally what she thinks about, she brings about. Like there's this power. Um, all right, I want to go next to it. We have the Moon card of Pisces. 3 major arcana so far. Ruler of Cancer. Coming above that 7 of Wands. Listen, I just feel like again, like you have this dream, and I feel like you're being pulled to it. I don't think everybody understands it, and therefore, in some way, I feel like you defend it. I also feel this little girl, like what I think about, I bring about, but I also feel like maybe she's psychic, and she's figuring out. But I feel power with her also. I feel power with her also. And then, you know, maybe that had been put aside for a while. You know, I think the concern comes from the unknown, like, you know, the unknown. We have the Two of Wands. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. So I feel like, you know, I feel like outside influence has had a lot of influence on your decisions or the timing, let's say. But now this feels like the time. You know, if you look at this Two of Wands, you know, she's sitting on a giraffe. However, the giraffe is carrying the lantern of the hermit. So the giraffe, right, nice tall animal, is lighting my path forward, not to the end, the beginning of it. So, you know, it's like to some, there's so much uncertainty in it, but I feel like for you, there isn't anymore. You know, I feel like some of you are now allowing yourself to chase a dream. And I'm saying chase a dream, but maybe it's even a feeling. All right, let's go underneath. We have the Ten of Pentacles. You know, I feel like I want to create roots within the Ten of Pentacles. Roots that last way longer than my life. And, you know, maybe, again, this little girl, I feel like can easily connect to, like, past lives or higher selves, you know, spirit guides, all that. And it's interesting because I feel like because she's got this power, she also, like, she doesn't have a fear of, like, dipping her toe in the dark. So that may be, like, who you naturally are. Like, you know, naturally, you don't normally have a fear of the dark because, you know you have the light. You know that you are the light kind of energy. Anyways, The Ten of Pentacles speaks of abundance, an abundant household. It speaks of loyalty and trust. All of a sudden, I'm thinking of like the Italian mob, you know, like your loyalty, but not that type. Some of you is what you want to create. We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is your intention, right? It's you looking out at the world. First of all, you have the Two of Wands. And now you have the Three of Wands. Listen, I feel like you want the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like if you go after it, you will have it. I do feel like you will have it. I don't feel like you are there. I feel like this is about the journey of getting there and the magic within that journey. That, listen, you probably don't even, you know, you don't know until you're there, until you're in it. So, you know, I feel like in the Two of Wands, I'm looking out with, like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. In the Three of Wands, I have stepped into it. I am now in it. And I feel like even like I start to see in that energy what I need to see for my next step. Again, it's not from A to Z because you don't want to miss the journey. I just have to say, I feel like your inner child is coming alive. It's coming back to the surface. And I feel like you should allow it. We have the Page of Swords. This is about communication. This is a beautiful angel. You know, to me, swords are about truth and honesty and communication and words. And maybe this is my path. Maybe I'm in my own voice. Maybe I'm learning how to use it again. You have a lot of page energy here. So I feel like your inner child, you know, wants to let me control the ship. Let me steer the ship, at least for this chapter. And then look at this. We finished the spread with the Ace of Swords. You know, this Ace of Swords almost feels like a trophy for this page. You know, her wings are spread open, and I feel like it's someone who, listen, I feel like I get to this point where I really trust, excuse me, myself, my voice, my path, all of that. I'm looking at it in a different way. I feel like the ace is, again, the way. When I'm ready, here's the way. See what's on the bottom of the deck. See if I can put my hand around them. We have the Eight of Cups. So, you know, this is the walking away from emotion, probably an overly emotional time. It's interesting because I feel like you're moving out of water and into fire. But as I say that, when you move into this fire energy, I feel like, you know, it's funny because we are now in Aries energy, but I feel like in the fire energy is no matter your sign, I feel like it's where you're finding yourself. It's where this this little girl, this little boy comes out. I think the days of caring what other people, not that I don't care, you know what I mean? It's like, but I can't let your opinion stop me from doing from what I want to do, right? What I feel called to do. And again, it's not always easy. And I feel like sometimes, you know, we do have to learn to dip our toe in the dark. And I feel like the Page of Fire has no problem with that. You know, maybe some of you are finding yourself, and you're trusting yourself, like you're trusting yourself, you're trusting what you feel, you're trusting your voice, you're taking the emotions out of it, and you're putting the logic in it. You know, the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, first of all, 8, it speaks about a new beginning. And then Cups, it talks about your emotional house and how when the cups are knocked over, it makes my life feel unbalanced. And when my life feels unbalanced, it becomes unbalanced, right? I don't find a lot of joy in it, you know, because it tends to lean more to the heaviness of life. So the Eight of Cups is about the looking at these cups and but for yourself, like, you know, what was like, what did I take on? And even forgiving yourself, you know, sometimes we fall in love with people and they don't love us back the way that we want them to, and we take it personally, and you know that's natural, but we don't want to get lost in it. So anyway, long story short, I feel like you've already done that, and I feel like you're ready. Like the star is saying, this is it, you know, like this is it. All right, let's use the Lustrous Tarot, and they're already shuffled, so we're just gonna get into them, give them a cut. Excuse me. All right. I think I want to start at the star. First of all, you know, for some that does put Capricorn and Aquarius. It connects Capricorn and Aquarius for some. We have the Fool. So, listen, even if this is something old, this is something new again. You know, in the Eight of Cups, you're giving yourself a new beginning. I feel like, listen, I feel like you know, by doing the work of the Eight of Cups, I feel like the Nine of Swords, because I know that you can overcome the Nine of Swords because the Two of Wands is right above it. So it changes your way of looking at the world in a more like all is possible, instead of doom, that I'm doomed to fail. So the Fool, free and clear. The Fool takes a chance. Take a chance on my dreams. Take a chance on me. Nine of Wands. The Hierophant. Card of Taurus. and the Seven of Wands. Look at that. Okay. So we, again, have the Fool. It's a new beginning. The Nine of Wands. You know, and I feel like that in the Page of Wands here. Again, I feel like the inner child here where she's got this power. I like that the Hierophant is there because I feel like she's connecting to above. You know what I mean? She's connecting to the light. And I feel like past lives. You know, when you think of the Nine of Wands, each wand, this person is overcome. And each wand is, you know, has growth. Right? It has given you some type of wisdom, some type of growth in your life. You know, sometimes it's the energy of I won't give up until I do it. So, and now we have the Seven of Wands again, and I feel like Seven of Wands coming over that Nine of Swords. It, you know, don't go into a fear-based energy. I feel like fight for your dreams. Yes, fight for your dreams, but sometimes you're not going to convince everyone. So sometimes you just got to do it. Look at that. We have two kings that just came out. Interesting. We have one in reverse and one in the upright. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Coming over the Ten of Pentacles. And, oh, look at this. This King of Pentacles was hiding the Ten of Cups. I almost feel like I'm switching partners. I'm going from this king to this king. King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Again, you know it doesn't have to be. You know what I feel like? It's almost like this king maybe was not supplying the home because he's in reverse. And that would definitely, you know, this king would definitely be about their selves, but in an egotistical type of way. You know, and it's interesting because then I feel like boom, and I'm telling you, this is about the journey, not the this is about the destination, not no, this is about the journey, not the destination. However, I feel like what it's showing me, of course, I feel like the Fool is the beginning of it all. Right? I feel like this is yet to be. However, this King of Pentacles seems to be attached to not just the Ten of Cups, but also the Ten of Pentacles. You know, if this is an earth sign, they would have water in their chart. Because I feel like this is an earth sign that would be very open with their emotions. So chances are there's water in their chart. Okay. Wow. Goodbye, King. And again, it doesn't have to be fire, but I do feel like it's energy. And listen, it doesn't even have to be a love, though the Ten of Cups is here. But it could be a father type energy. I feel like, you know, like I need to say it again, like do not give up your dreams of the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Don't put a lot of restriction upon how it must come to you, right? Because I feel like it's almost like as I take it step by step, each step is being illuminated. It won't be illuminated to the end, right? Because your free will makes determinations along the way. But I feel like the Hierophant, as long as I keep my belief system strong, believe in myself, I'm going to be just fine. Again, because I feel like, maybe it's a sense of like the energy of being able to manifest very quickly. Maybe it's everybody, but I feel in particular this little girl. We have, wow, the Two of Cups. You can't help when you fall in love. And look at this, the King of Cups. Now, we have 3 kings now. What I'd like you to do is try to let go of the sign. I know for some of you it's going to be about the sign. But let's talk about what each brings to the table. The King of Cups is the one who wears his heart on his sleeve, right? These 2 kings are in the upright. Listen, we may have a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups who are soulmates. And this King of Wands, see ya. That type of energy. But truth be told, I feel like what this is talking about is 2 people who are soulmates and the journey of getting to there. Getting the journey of getting to each other. Let's just put it that way. I knew there was a lot of aggression. And I feel like we can put a lot of that on the king, not all of it. We got to put some on ourselves too. Because I feel like it may be this king who, when I start to think about my future, I, for some, can go into a negative place. So anyways, I feel like you're able to overcome that if you want to overcome that. But with that would come action. It would come action. So, I feel like this is the perfect time. The 2 of Cups coming over the Page of Swords could also talk about communication that reaches you in some way. Listen, I feel like some of you, if you go to church, you may meet someone in church. You may meet someone who you find, I almost feel like speaks, or who, would belong to like after church activities, like to help others. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I feel that. Anyways, King of Cups comes to the table. This is someone who values relationships, values another person in their life. Okay, I can't leave it there because here's the 2 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. When will this begin? When the Fool emerges. When the Fool emerges. I feel like, and listen, don't put off other people, like be open to other people's ideas, though. I just feel like you're being guided on a path. And, you follow the path. And the signs feel like they'll be plentiful. And some of you, that's exactly why you're here, to see these signs. And whenever you take on the Fool's energy, and for some of you that means bye-bye King of Wands. But you're all ready to do this. This isn't me talking you into something. I want you to know that. This would be someone who is already at that point, that maybe is not having a lot of faith in themselves. 5 also speaks of change. So we have a new beginning. We have change. And then look what happens after that change. Look what happens after this king goes into reverse. He's no longer in the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups shows up. the King of Pentacles shows up, the Two of Cups shows up, and the King of Cups shows up. So you don't think this energy, whoever or whatever it may be, is not affecting you? Look what it's doing. Look what's here, and look what was. Right? The Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, twice, like defending, defending and defending. My self-belief system being shot, your emotional house being shot, but you took the time to find clarity, find yourself, and some of you, you're taking a chance on yourself, and I feel like this is what's coming. We have, look at this, the Magician. That's your power. I feel like that's your part within the Magician. And then look at this, we have the Hermit. Another major arcana. First of all, 2 major arcanas here. 3. Wow. 4 above it. They're everywhere. For some of you, it could certainly mean Virgo. A lot of Mercury type energy here. And that could also, because it's coming over a sword, it could speak of like your uniqueness, your unique path, your truth, your wisdom, right? Because the Magician, I feel like it's funny because this Magician, this Hermit, feels like it is illuminating the Magician's energy, right? And what they're sharing is the Two of Cups. I feel like where one may have told you that you'd never be good enough, another would build you up. Raise you up. That's the difference. That's the difference. This may have been a karmic lesson, and it may have been all about pulling yourself out and up, back up again. And, it's just the knowing that you deserve the best life. Like, why should you not have the best life? But you have to be willing. You have to be willing to see that Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, again, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of me thinking doom. I got to change those thoughts because they're unnecessary. They're not true. Whether I believe them, whether they're my thoughts, they're still not true. Whether other people's thoughts that become mine, they're not true. They're based out of the pain that you felt in your life. And you need to know that so you can clear it. It's the only way you can clear it. It's reflecting upon it. Like how the emotional times in my life now are affecting me almost like mentally, or affecting my thoughts. It would have to be affecting my clarity. And I feel like this little girl, it's almost like she's stronger than all of this. So I feel like it's her that we kind of want to follow. Two of Cups, sharing the Magician and the Hermit. Wow. There is zero aggression in that energy. Zero. And I think I'm going to leave there. So I feel like this is about the journey of getting what you really want. And then the guts to go after it. Finding the guts to go after it. I feel like if you find the guts to go after it, if you follow the signs, listen, you don't know it right now, but the potential of you landing down here are great. Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be? Because when you're in the Fool's energy, your vibration is light. And, if your vibration is light, it's going to be matched with lightness. It's not until we start to get into the challenges, right? But at the Fool's energy, I'm free and clear. The past is no longer weighing me down. And that is where you start to see real change real quick, because there's a lot of fire here too. So I'm going to leave it there. No clue what I'm going to name this. It's like there's so many messages in here. I always think, how do I get these many messages in a little title? I love you guys. I thank you guys. I appreciate everything you do for the channel, through your donations, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Welcome to anyone who's new. My gratitude for all of you that are here, and for those of you who are still here. Thank you. Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe the Fool is talking about April. We better get ready. I love you guys. I'll see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.